Hello everybody, good evening. This is Frankie Day. Okay guys, the topic of this video is going to be a special shout out for a special person and a fast kitten review, and I'll have another shout out for another great fella too. So lend me your ears and I'll lend you my camera and we'll take a walk around on what's shaking. Okay guys, today I heard a rap on my door. I knew exactly who it was. A brown truck, UPS showed up. It had a big old package. Well, it came to the door. I opened it up, and there's a NORSKE Love, which is by Billings. My long-lost kit I've always wanted to build again. Personally, I didn't think I'll ever have the opportunity to get a second chance to take a crack at this thing again for the second time around. And so this kit takes me back 1974 when I first got this thing, and it's the same kit. It's the old kit. It's not the laser cut kit that has all the special made parts for it and everything else. This is an old school kit. The kit is exactly the same carbon copy kit that I built more than 45 years ago, and so this has been a very delight for me. I checked out the kit. I've had a parts inspection in case if I can there's any parts that may be missing by just by being around, you know, for a while, being idle and stuff, and I can make extra parts for it. And those things 100% there. And along with the purchase of the kit, I got a sail set that's already been sewn already, and also the special fitting set that goes to this kit. And so this is a very costly kit today's standards. I did some searching on the eBay, not eBay, but on Billings, on Billing Boats. I had Nature Coast, which is a mail order house like they all are on the internet. They sell all kinds of boats from different manufacturers. And I ran across the NORSKE Love by Billing Boats. The kit's almost $600. And my God, that's a pretty handsome sum of money opposed to $75 when I first bought mine years ago. But it's like everything nowadays, fellas. There's no control of the cost of living, cost of everything. It just goes up without notice. And it continues to rise until it gets to the point that you won't be able to afford it no more, and that's when everything will start to get really messed up. And that's going to be the first breakout of the economy collapse. Was when you overprice yourself with anything. So enough of that jazz right there, guys. We're going to take a look at this NORSKE Love. Now, first of all, the box is tattered a little bit because it's been around for a while, but it's been well taken care of. The part, there's no dried wood at all. This kit's pretty fresh, and so it's a beautiful kit. And now here it is right here, guys. As you can tell, as you can see. It look like this kit right here will get done. And right here's it when it's all finished. That's how mine used to look. It was all the cells on it, and this thing's gonna look almost like the Isabella. It's gonna be treated the same way as the Isabella. All varnish and paint of tallow on the water line, and that's it. Okay, guys, we're gonna put this box out over here somewhere so it's out of harm's way. And the stuff on the ground, I'm going to take care of first before we take a look at the kit. Okay guys, this baggie right here which came inside the kit, all the these are formers. Mr. Mather put all the parts in these bags right here to keep everything together. That's exactly what I would do. Because you leave in the box, parts could fall out and you lose them. Of course, you walk on them, the carpet monster gets a hold of them, they're history. So it's always a good idea to do like Mr. Mather did by putting parts in a big old Ziploc baggie. And be sure to mark it on there what it is. So all the formers are here for the kit. So they are there. And the instruction booklet right here and also the plans are over here. So here's the instruction booklet. It's bilingual. It's in French, German, and English. And The typical air fixes, typical building boats instructional manual, except the instruction manual that I had in years past, the first kit I had was a booklet that was just like this here, instead of this. So judging this kit here, it's probably an 80s kit, a 1980s kit. Still an old school kit like mine was. And I like them old school. And it's got directions in there, it's got diagrams, shows you how the parts go and everything. It's pretty well self-explanatory. I mean, it's Billings kits. Their instructions are very easy to read, and they're so different opposed to what's out there today. I mean, they got figures of all the breakdowns of the parts, and numbers you use to make these parts, which is a very excellent touch. Okay, we'll set the instruction booklet over there. And right here is another part of the instruction booklet. It tells you how to make the handrails. It tells you how to rig your cannons. And all kinds of diagrams. The mast, how the masts are stepped up, yards. And of course, a lot of this new stuff here was never on my kit I had in years past. Right here it shows you, looks like a photo of the completed model at the stage. And you got the stern gallery is going to be all carved out. Now the new kit, they got this old photo etch, and they got a special plastic fretwork that has all the scrolling on here. In other words, this kit, you got to take a routing tool, like a Dremel tool, with a small routing bit. You can route out the parts. It can be done. That's the only way you can do it, guys. Until it's 3D all the way. Then you've got the problem. You got to get it done. It's a very beautiful, rich stern grading head on the transom. So, Dremel tool with a good carving tool on it, a little ball on there. We'll do this thing right. And you got the parts list right here. It tells you the material list. And over here, it's probably got the fittings parts list. No. Construction of the cannons and the carriages. They're all plastic. They're in the fittings kit, and I'll show you. Okay, guys. Right now, we're going to take this camera and we'll swing around, and take a look at the box contents, because it's a lot quicker just going through the box than it is going like this. So here we go, hard to starboard, and we'll zoom in a little bit to the box. Okay, guys. Right here is the sail plan. Boats Nolrske Love is a big. This is a very big kit, guys. This thing is over 1 meter in length, and you'll see it as I unravel this thing. You got the rigging plan on here, and plus you got the sail plan. And right here is the rigging plan right here. We'll back off a little bit more. Here's the rigging plan. This is how big my hand is right here, guys. That shows you how big these masts are. These masts are about good 35 inches tall. On top of the deck, the foremast is about 33 inches tall. The main mast is 3 feet long. And the mizzen mast is about 26, 27 inches. And this is all the rigging on here. It's very simple. It's like that of the Isabella. The Isabella has a very easy rigging plan too. Very easy to follow because there ain't much rigging on these old period ships, fellas, you know. These old period ships, that's called Old English rigging. It's very simple, it's not complex. Okay, guys, this is the detail plan set right here. This right here will shows you the steps. These are all the formers here, and they tell you all these figures on here. It tells you the part number. You got the planking strips, and it has everything here. It has the enriched stern galleries on here on the transom. This will all be carved out with a routing tool. The new kit is all plastic, so it saves you all that. This thing is more or less an Admiralty model in a lot of respects, though. It's the way its size and the fidelity of detail of this thing. It's big. And right here is the keel, the keelson. And it's about using a tape measure. Give you guys a good 33 inches, minus bowsprit and spanker. And it goes over here. It's a big kit. In these Ziploc bags, you got the stands to the kit right here, which is the stand is there. You got the part of the bow here. You got a lot of wood parts here, the rudder, and you got these little epilogues here, which are transfers, which are all like the shields on the Isabella, some kind of acetate plastic, and they'll be glued to the stern transom. So it's going to take a while to get that transom up to snuff, because it's a very complex operation. But I've done it before. I'll do it again. Here's the deck here, guys. The deck right here is, this wood's not warped, no warpness on the wood. And there's just a little bit of wrinkles on here, but that's typical. This is a fresh kit. This wood's not dry. And so you got to take, when you're dealing with these kits, you've got to take very great care that you don't splinter this wood, because this wood does splinter very easily. But to say the least, the wood in this kit is not as bad as the Isabella. This model's probably about at least 40 years old, maybe a little less. And these are all the parts for the transom right here. So all the printing on here is pretty well still bold, which makes life very easy for me. Makes life very easy. And you got the same crow's nest up here. Same thing is done on the Isabella. Cut out the center first. And you route the center out first with a drum sander and Dremel tool. Then you do the outside. Make sure you drill these holes first. And that's where you're staying rigging. Here's for your deck right here. Here's your knee to your bow right here. It goes on where your plank strips butt up against. Here's your superstructure parts. And here is more decking here. This looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and shellac this deck, guys. I'm not going to plank this. These deck lines on here are pretty well bold, and I think that if I put a coat of varnish spar lacquer on it, varnish will highlight those lines very, very sharply. And the only thing that's done in this kit is the back of the transom back here. So it glues on, and you got your decking goes across the other, the dotted lines. And like I say, guys, these kits here got to be very, very careful that you don't split the wood. Now here's part here. That's a pretty good piece of wood right here. And these are your shears right here. You cut these up, you have gun ports. And these shears glue alongside your hull. This part for your keelson frame on top of your deck. That fits on top of there. And here's all this stuff out here has got to be carved out. This wood's probably about a good 3/16. It's metric one thing, guys. It's almost about 3/16 thick. Very hard boxwood to use. It's got to be cut out with a jigsaw, and all this decoration has got to be routed out in there. So it's going to take a lot of time to do that. You got your anchors got to be cut out, all wood. These are your deck beams. Here's your transom, more transom work. If that's where your transom, you got to cut each one of these squares out as your windows. That's where your windows go. Here's your platform on top of your mast. Well, all the decks have got to be cut out. All the parts got to be cut out. So what you got to do is just cut this whole section out here and go ahead and make your own. It's going to take a lot of work, guys. And the beautiful kit when it's finished. Here's all your planking strips here. Here's a good idea here too. This model can be made over again, guys. These are templates right here. These are actually formers that were cut out, traced. These formers were traced from the woodings of the kit, so these are very good. These are essential. It's a smart way to do it. You want to make this kit over again in case they don't make this no more. Is get yourself some cardstock or something. Mail envelope, filing envelopes work excellent. And make a whole bunch of these formers. Every piece in this kit, the deck, trace the deck out, everything. You can trace your keel out. You can actually rebuild this thing for a lot cheaper than it costs you to buy the kit. There's all your planking strip right here. Here's more of the stern grating it fits on here. This kit's a challenge. It's not made for the novice at all, guys. Here's all your channels right here. Here's more of your transom right here, your decoration. It's going to be a lot of work, fellas. A lot of work. And I'm quite sure you might be able to buy the plastic parts for the transom. That would here will save a lot of work. And a lot of time. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to tinker with this thing a little bit. And it's going to be a dedication build for Mr. Dave Mather. Okay, guys, I'll get these plans and stuff out of the way here. There are a couple of items I want to show you. Here's the sail kit right here. This thing has all been pre-cut out, all the sails. There's that instruction book I was talking about. That's how big the book used to be. It used to be a booklet like that. And all these sails have little loops on them, hook up to the yards. They're very beautiful. Oh boy, they'll make this model really shine. And here's the fitting set right here. And all these fitting sets got beautiful fittings. Of brass. All these parts have been inventoried. Those are your stanchions that fit on the on the tap rail. And these are your cannons for your closed gun ports. Also your windlass right here. They're all there. These are all plastic right here. These are your cannon carriages. Of course, they give you a good supply of wire. And you got the Norwegian line right there. That's the same line. That's the same line right there. That's on the shield, the splinter shield of Isabella. And you got here. You have a lot of blocks, gun ports. You get eyes, combos, closed cannons, everything. There's nothing this kit don't have, guys.